One of the things we love doing at We the Women is to celebrate ourselves, of course, but also to celebrate men who stand as allies. You saw Gautam stepping up on stage earlier. You have Dr. Shetty here. And now we want to honor him as the man leading the menopause conversation in India. Instead of women, it's a man who's really triggered this conversation. And to present the next Her Award to him on stage is another man. Where is Sanjith Shetty? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Can we please have a big round of applause for Sanjith? Bigger than that, Jaipur. Bigger than that. He's also from Bangalore. We've got to put the Bangaloreans down today.
Another Shetty also.
Another Shetty. So come on, bigger round of applause. Let me tell you about Sanjith. Sanjith is another man trying to have a conversation about menopause. His group Miror is actually working on issues in particularly related to women in midlife, issues like menopause. And I'm going to, before I talk to him, ask our colleague here to bring out the next Hope Empower Rise Award. Dr. Shetty, can I ask you to stand up on stage? And I'm going to ask you, let's have a big round of applause for these wonderful men here on stage. Louder than that, louder than that. That's wonderful. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to enter the space. We have two men on stage talking about menopause. Things are changing, right? Thanks.
Thank you, Barkha. So I'm an engineer who has an MBA from Duke, executive MBA from Harvard. I was living in Germany and Switzerland. I came back to India to do renewable energy. I run hydropower plants, very comfortable life. 20 months ago, someone told me about femtech, where technology can be scaled up for women's solutions, studied about 300 companies, understood that some are doing for menstrual, some are doing for maternal, an eerie silence on menopause. And I'm like, the women here, 35 onwards, which is 1/3 of their life, are so independent, confident, so outspoken, but yet just remain silent on such an important topic. And I said, wow, this is something I need to get into. And I really must congratulate, and really I'm so proud to be sharing a stage with Dr. Nozer and you. And
Thank you.
Dr. Khandelwal came before. And there's so many doctors in India who are trying to do so. I'm doing a small bit. I am today launching my 2 communities on Facebook and Instagram. So I want women to talk, then we have, and especially when there are so many things that can be done, why are we staying quiet? When there are so many solutions, you have so many wonderful people trying to do. And Barkha, thank you so much for bringing this topic.
No, thank you, and thank you for partnering us on this festival. Dr. Nozer, I'm going to give you the last word. Firstly, I really enjoy this moment. Actually, can we change his trophy at the back? We've given him Woman of Impact, and although we believe in gender fluidity, we need him to go home with the right award. Can I have it on stage, please? Can I have the right trophy on stage? But before that, Dr. Shetty, I think this is an extraordinary moment. The fact that 2 men are standing here and we're talking about this. One thing you'd like to say, one thing I like that Dr. Khandelwal said was, your mother's at home. You may not understand what they're going through, but they're going through something. What would you want the young and the older people here to understand?
Yeah. So one of my favorite quotes is Anasuya Sengupta, too many women in too many countries speaking the same language of silence.
Yeah.
Start talking, start conversing, start shouting, start recognizing these areas which people don't normally talk about. As far as women going through menopause, women give so much to their families, to societies. They do it unconditionally. And I tell people, when my patients come to me with families, it's time for payback. And remember, there are many different things. One is the hormones, but don't blame everything on hormones. You also understand that at some point, women do reach a point in their lives when they say, you know what? I've now had it. And it's fine for someone to do that. She's not being inconvenient. She's not being difficult. She needs you to give her the same love and care that she's given you
I can
all
see,
her life.
I can see a lot of the teachers and the older women in this audience nodding in agreement. I just want to present again to you the man of impact in 2023, from Sanjith to Dr. Shetty. A bigger round of applause. Let Nozer take a flight home that he remembers. Bigger round of applause. Come on, come on, come on. Louder, louder. Thank you. Thank you. Sanjith, I'm going to ask you to join us on stage. Keep sitting. Nazir, I'm going to get you off stage because I know you have a flight to catch. Thank you. Jump off and have a safe flight home. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, bye, Dr. Sheriar. Safe flight, safe travels. Sanjith Shetty is working on menopause. Mona Lisa, you're working on menstruation. Asha ji, aapne community level pe ye baat ki. Whether it's menstruation, whether it's menopause, these are biological functions that women and men should be able to talk about normally. Asha ji, कुछ बदलाव आया है क्या?
जी बिल्कुल बदलाव आया है. जब मैं अपनी टीम के साथ काम करती हूँ तो मुझे अपने जो कम्युनिटी के अंदर जाती हूँ तो मैं खुलकर बोल सकती हूँ, पुरुषों के साथ भी हो या महिलाओं के साथ हो, लड़कियों के साथ हो, अपने आप को अच्छा महसूस करके, क्योंकि जिस कठिनाइयों का सामना मैंने किया वो मैं नहीं चाहती जो आने वाली पीढ़ी है वो सामना करे. इसके लिए तो इसके लिए मैं महामारी पे चुप नहीं, बोलना सीखो.
बोलना सीखो. Mona Lisa, you must be sort of in a way straddling the conversation from menstruation to menopause. What is one thing that is common? Is it the culture of silence?
Definitely. It's the culture of silence, the taboo, the stigma. And it's like, you know, get it with it. कि ये part of the biological process है, ये होगा. इसके बारे में ना बात करना है. जो जितने भी सारे myths हैं, stigma हैं, उसके बारे में बात नहीं करना है. That's a threat. Not menopause, menstruation, anything to do with women health.
Yeah.
It's the culture of silence, not enough information. Even if there are information, reliable sort of information. And in a way that is being disseminated. For example, my work is in rural communities. So how do you disseminate this information in a dignified manner? So that, and in a way that is, you know, they can understand well. And they can, you know, really put it into their lives. That is really important. Yeah.
So let me give you the final word, Sanjith. A man wading into this culture of silence, why?
First of all, I think if a woman has a father, father-in-law, husband, son and brother, understand what she's going through, I believe a lot of her problems are solved. So I want to start that conversation. And thank you, Mona Lisa ji, because my platform is all about talk. We want to normalize the conversation. We want to say it's okay, it's okay. Let's bring the sexiness back into aging, right? Let's do that. Let's do that.
And why call it aging?
Yes, why not?
18 till I die, though your body is changing,
exactly.
right?
That's how it should be. And also, so that, you know, when they seek help, when they talk, then they want to seek help.
Yeah.
They should seek help because help is there. We have wonderful people like Dr. Nozer. We have the Indian Menopausal Society. Dr. Sunila is here. They are all there to help you. They're all there to help you. So seek help. You know, before we seek help, we've got to test, treat, and then train more doctors to
So
treat
I actually think it's been wonderful that men and women, boys and girls have been able to come on this platform and talk about both periods and menopause. I do have to end. Mona Lisa, quick last thought?
Yeah, I think the last thing is anything on women health should have three components. One, awareness. Second, access. And third, advocacy. And what we are doing by bringing Asha ji here, we are advocating and bringing our voice here. So that is very important that we hear women and girls from rural
Absolutely.
communities.
I want the biggest round of applause on this panel to be for Asha ji. Asha ji, who thought of not going to school because of her period. It happens to millions of girls and millions of women my age and above are actually battling another culture of silence around menopause. Thank you, Sanjith, Mona Lisa, and Asha. We ask you to step off stage now. Enjoy the rest of the day with us. Thank you so much.